Hello, you guys. Let's talk about Chapter 10, Lesson 2, Polygons and Quadrilaterals. Honestly, you can lightly cross this part out. We're going to be doing a Chapter 10 vocabulary sheet in class where we'll cover a lot of this stuff, so I'm going to go real quickly through this movie. Okay, and go ahead and lightly cross this part out. This part's pretty important. You can put a red star. So when we name other polygons, obviously a three-sided shape is a triangle. Four-sided shape, we'll talk about lots of names for four-sided shapes on the next slide. But this is, if it has 5 sides, it's called a pentagon. 6 sides is a hexagon. 7 sides is a heptagon. 8 sides is an octagon. And, they said n sides is an engon. There are, there's a name for a 9-sided shape and a 10-sided shape and that kind of thing. But this is enough for right now. Okay, this is really important. A 4-sided shape is called a quadrilateral. Quad meaning 4, lateral meaning sides. But now there are lots of common quads that we're going to be talking about and exploring. And I want you to add this column for area. So a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. And I made the parallel sides blue because these are called the bases of a of a trapezoid. And a trapezoid has a large base and a smaller base. So when we do the area of a trapezoid, it's the average of the bases. So add big base plus little base divided by 2 times the height. Now a parallelogram is just like a rectangle leaning on its side. So it has both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So the base is the same on the top and the bottom. The slanted sides are the same. The height has to touch the base at a right angle. It absolutely must. And so the area of a parallelogram is just base times height. For a rhombus is also a parallelogram, but do you see these little tick marks? That means all 4 sides are the same. They're all the same length. So a rhombus is really like a square leaning on its side. And the area for a rhombus is also base times the height, but the height has to touch the base at a right angle. And a rectangle, you guys know what a rectangle looks like. Right here they drew it. So for a rectangle, the area is base times height. And then a square, is a 4-sided shape where all 4 sides are congruent and all 4 angles have 90 degrees. So the area of a square is also base times the height. Okay, so look at example 2. They just want us to classify. That means name the quadrilateral. And you're supposed to name it with the best name possible. Well, here I noticed that there's a pair of parallel sides. These are called the bases. So this is a trapezoid. And here, it's a parallelogram, but all 4 sides are congruent. They're all the same. So that's what makes it a rhombus. And then go ahead and lightly cross this one out. And let's make our movie clue. You'll put it right here. Just name your favorite quadrilateral so far.